Hey everybody, we are here with day 3 of Junk Journal January 2025, hosted by @MegJournals. Follow the hashtag Junk Journal January to see what everybody's up to. Today's prompt is tickets, and I got to digging. I still didn't find my tickets, my actual tickets that I was looking for, but I did find, of course, I had these little sticker tickets. Good for admission to event number 9. And then I found these two little paper things. And then I found this sticker, these little tickets here. And then some other little bits and bobs. So, here's what I'm thinking. I want to make 2 little cards. And I want to use these old photos of 1978 of some hot air balloons. And I'm thinking that I'll use this as my background, as my, not my background, as my base. It's a little piece of cardstock. I'm looking for, there it is. And I'm kind of thinking along the lines of, you need a ticket to ride the hot air balloon. It's kind of what I'm thinking and going along with. I want to cut these down some. Well, my cutter moved on me because it does that. So let's get us straight. I was going through my stash of old photos, and I have quite a bit, and I think I need to use them more often than I do. It feels very crooked to me, but it's not. I guess it's just the way that the picture is. And I'll possibly cut these down more. I just needed to trim them down just a little bit. And this moved on me, so I know that that's crooked, but that's okay. We're just going to keep going with it. I pulled out these little scraps. That's the blue envelope tabs. But I think the blue is going to be, it would work. It would work. You know what? We're going to make it work. How's that? We're just going to plunk down and make it work. in the very back of my brain. So, you know, I guess it was on day one, I was talking about in the very back of my brain, I have an idea of doing a rain themed journal. I also have an idea to do a hot air balloon themed journal. So, you know, with that in mind, I don't mind making ephemera for things that I might possibly use. Get a little wonky with doing ephemera for journals that, you know, of things that I definitely won't use. Prime example is there are a few pieces that I have done during the 2 junk journal round robins that I've done that I just can't see myself ever using in a journal. You know, who knows though, it could surprise me. Back when I kind of started all this, the first little challenge I did was a mass make March, hosted by Cindy over at Studio Lou. And I made all this ephemera, and I was like, what am I going to do with all this stuff? And I didn't think that I would ever use it, but I have. I've tucked it in journals here and there, and it's kind of nice to have, like, ephemera handy. It's kind of nice to have that. I'm not going to lie. So, I'm kind of just going to go with this is theater. That won't work because my OCD won't let it work. We can do the deport and arrival ticket like that. And I'm okay with just kind of doing a collage of stuff. I'm okay with doing that. Yeah, keeping it really simple. I think I'm going to use Weld Bond on these photos because they're old and they're trying to curl up on me already. And I'm not trusting of the glue stick with them for some reason. You know, because why would we trust glue stick? So we're going to plunk that down kind of centered. Let that dry a minute. I'm going to go to the other one. This picture has probably some sort of water damage or something. It's really crinkly. Warped. But that's okay. We're still going with it. This one may be a little different because the balloon is in the center. So we won't use these little tickets, even though they are very much tickets, but they say theater on them, and my OCD won't allow me to do that. Sorry. It's just how it is sometimes. It's just how it is. I think I'm going to continue on with the weld bond because we're warped and I think these are stickers. Stickers there. We'll trim all this up in just a minute. Get everything down and then we'll trim it up. Yeah, I think these guys are stickers. Like little washi stickers. I don't know what these are a symbol of, but they're just make some collage. And I have 2 for 15 cents, so why not? 2 tickets for 15 cents, that's a pretty dang good deal. Don't you think? Okay. We're just kind of doing a little collage. But we want it straight. Or we'll take it crooked, whichever works, That ticket says, looks like it says something University, Drake University fall semester, good for admission to event number 9. So we're going to go with the story that event number 9 is the hot air balloon race or something. I don't know. And you can, well, this says 25 cents now that I look at it. Oh, well. See, that's my problem that I get into with using like old ephemera and stuff like that, is I want to make it make sense. No, but the thing is that I'm probably the only one that's going to ever look at that and say, well, it says 25 cents here. Again, that's part of my OCD coming through. Ay, ay, ay. Trim our edges. And trim our edges again. I'll leave the backs because we can journal on those. And I need to decide if I want to cut them as tags. I kind of actually think that would be kind of cute. Just cut them as tags. Yeah, I kind of like that. So maybe Junk Journal January will be the month of tags. I want to do some sort of floof. I'm going to use this little chomper. This makes a long hole instead of like a hole punch hole. And what kind of floof can we do? Let's see if there's something handy for some floof. They're not very bright. I'm okay with that. They don't have to stand off the page or anything. How about that? Maybe that gives it some grunge. This is the hem off of a towel. Y'all are like, whoa, this chick keeps everything. Yes, I do, because it's cool. Now, do we want to do a... We might have to go back in and do a circle punch in the middle of this. To give it a little wiggle room. Yeah. Come on through. I'm not going to sew around these because I feel like we got a good seal around everything. And I do want to hit it with some ink. Again, it's not very bright and it doesn't pop off the page, but I'm okay with that. The idea that I have in my head for a journal around hot air balloons is kind of like the old school vintage type look, not the bright, colorful circus type look. So I'm okay with it. That they're very kind of faded, even though the hot air balloon is the focal point. It's not a very bold in your face focal point, and I'm okay with that. So we're going to call that done for day 3 of tickets. We did a little ticket collage around the hot air balloons with the idea of, you need a ticket to ride. We won't talk about how much it is because it's either 2 for $15 or 25 cents. Or, I don't know. But that's what we're going to do for day 3, Junk Journal January 2025. It's possible I've called it Junk Journal July already, but it's Junk Journal January because we're in January. So day 3 is in the books. We will be back tomorrow with day 4 is outline, and that one may be a little tricky. I don't have anything in mind for it yet, so who knows what we'll come up with. So anyways, thanks for joining me, and be sure and check out the hashtag Junk Journal January to see what everybody else is up to, and we will be back tomorrow. Bye for now.